At Johns Hopkins University, a very prominent place on the East Coast, there's no such thing as lesbian anymore. What they call it is non-men who prefer non-men. I'm serious. You can look it up. Okay, I've got a wild one for you now. You ready? Johns Hopkins University in Maryland is very, very famous. It's one of those institutes of higher education that is famous all over the world for its medical school, for higher education, for master's degrees and doctorates and so on. The university overall has fueled outrage for now deciding in its new handbook, it's a glossary they've passed out on how you're supposed to talk about certain people and talk to certain people. They are now saying lesbians, which is women that sexually are more compatible with other women, which is pretty much what everyone understands a lesbian to be. A lesbian is now, according to Johns Hopkins University, get this, a non-man. A non-man. Prominent figures, including the most famous and prolific author of the last millennium, J.K. Rowling of all of the Harry Potter books, and others ripped the college for the entry, accusing the well-known medical research school of erasing women with this new definition. Users spotted the entry this week while reading through the LGBTQ glossary posted on Johns Hopkins University Gender and Sexuality Resources webpage. There's an A to Z list featuring a series of LGBTQ related items and their definitions, such as AFAB. Who knows what that means? That would be assigned female at birth. In other words, female. You know, female parts. You just can't say female anymore. You have to say AFAB. And the new definition for WSW, that now means women who have sex for women, meaning they're lesbians, but they don't want that word anymore. Readers voiced their most concern over the new definition of lesbian, which read a non-man attracted to non-men. Why can't they just say women who are attracted to women? Except that's sexist. The entry noticed that the reason why the school guide wasn't using lesbian anymore to define relationships between women, because they claim it isn't exclusive enough. It said, quote, while past definitions refer to lesbian as a woman who is emotionally, romantically, and or sexually attracted to other women, the updated definition includes non-binary people who may also identify with the label. Gets better. Hold on. The entry for gay man, however, referred explicitly to men and didn't provide a more inclusive term for LGBTQ people who may identify with the label. That definition read, quote, a man who is emotionally, romantically, sexually, affectionately, or relationshiply attracted to other men or who identifies as a member of the gay community. At times, gay is used to refer to all people, regardless of gender, who have their primary sexual or romantic attractions to people of the same gender. In other words, gay is an adjective, not a noun, as in he is a gay man. I guess it means happy. So Johns Hopkins, this very prestigious institution, is redoing the English language for purposes of exclusion or inclusion or wokeness or whatever you want to call it. But at some point, ladies and gentlemen, this crap has just got to stop, don't you think? If you're born with boy parts, you're the boy, and you're born with girl parts, you're a girl. And if you're wanting to be with other men and you're a man, you're gay. And if you want to be with other women and you're a woman, you're a lesbian. And that's okay. But why all the weirdness? Why a non-man attracted to non-men instead of just gay or lesbian? I don't know. Lesbians are upset. There was a video I watched from a prominent lesbian who said she was offended because now nobody's going to use lesbian anymore. They're going to use words that people don't understand and don't have her included. So every time you do something like this, you're going to make somebody irritable. You can't be right for everybody, and you can't be inclusive for everybody. You just got to take a stand and say some things are right and some things are wrong. Don't you think?